on it from Chester Street. We're en route to Durham today. But a couple of the trains have been cancelled, so I'm waiting for a bus. And I've not had a bus for probably 10 years, so not a clue what I'm doing. But me and Eric are going for a little wander today, aren't we? For a walk by the river in Durham. I think the bus is like 20 minutes away, so I've got a book in my bag. I'm going to read while we wait. I think one's just driven past me as well. I don't know if you've got to stand and wave them down nowadays. So I'll keep an eye out, but that is the plan today. I've got a list of dog friendly places in Durham too, so maybe I'll have a little look in the shops as well. Borrowed one of Neil's walking books. This is the route I'm doing. It's really easy, you just follow the river along. I think I normally cross over one of the other bridges, but the Elvet Bridge is probably my favourite because it's got the rowing boat view. So that's the plan. It's a 3-mile route. Getting the bus actually probably get me closer to the start than finish anyway. Probably get the train home though, because it's like 5 minutes on the train or 20 minutes, half an hour on the bus. Durham, the bus wasn't too bad. I'm not a fan of peoply places, and I feel like the train's a bit better for staying away from people. It wasn't bad at all. Good view of Durham. Should probably check the directions, but I think we're just starting from the river and walking along the river, so we're heading that way. I want my cardigan back on actually, it's warm on the bus. Over the bridge. I think I might pay a visit to Starbucks on the way back first. Pumpkin spice is back. This is dog friendly. I have a list of dog friendly places. Feels a bit like we're in France or somewhere. We're gonna go down this way. Hello again. Heading down the steps to the river now. Cathedral. The view gets better up the river, I think, from the other bridge. I like this little, I don't know if it's a mill house or something. I like the buildings across that side. Should pass them on the way back, I think. Possibly. We'll see. If not, I'll probably walk down here anyway. You having a nice time? You happy boy, aren't you? Somewhere different. He has been to Durham loads, but not that often. This is the view I like. Lovely view. I feel like this is a classic Durham shot. For me anyway. Maybe not everyone's obsessed with that little viewpoint there. Gets nicer up on this corner here actually. It's a bridge. Nice little cottage. I don't know what it is, isn't it? It'd be nice to live in it. It likes that noise. It stinks. Always take a selfie with Eric here. Got a picture. We're off again. I don't know why I really like this little bit as well. Anyway, then it opens up at the end. This building's lovely. The boat school. I think this is quite a nice viewpoint as well. Down here for a look. Oh wow, what a view! Been talking to a man sat down there. He was saying a bit, not any cathedrals compared to that one, and I agree actually. Been to quite a few. Neil's dad worked in there when he was younger. It was his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday for yesterday to Keith. But he's obviously, it's his favourite cathedral. I think it's a lot of people's favourite that don't even live up here as well. Lovely down here. Just missed the bells. Didn't turn my GoPro on quick enough. I usually go over this bridge and back down the other side or vice versa, but today we're going all the way the other end, I think. Or am I crossing here and then going away? I don't know. We'll go on the bridge anyway and show you the view. Because it's, as you can see, one of the best views. All the tourists are here. Says me. I think this has got to be one of the best views. I'm going to carry on this side though and go through the trees. It's getting quite warm actually. I didn't think it'd be so warm. To get Eric a drink, won't we? We'll follow it along and I think we should come out on the Elvet Bridge. I think. You'll see. It's an adventure. Neil's on night shift this weekend, so he's at home in bed. Had my breakfast with him this morning, and then he's tucked up in bed, so I've come out on a little adventure, make a little video, and I think tomorrow there's a classic car show on, so maybe I'll take the GoPro along on that as well. It's at Usher College, which is quite an interesting place. Yeah, just a little city wander today, although it doesn't feel like you're in a city when this is your view. It is, I love Newcastle, but it's so different to Durham, and I do love Durham as well. I always thought it was quite a posh place, but since visiting more I realised it's not. It is and it's not. There's a lot of people come here for uni, but then the streets I've wandered up and thought, oh no, it's not as posh as I thought, but it's like everywhere. I don't know if you don't know Durham, you think it's one of those posh cities, like I want to say like Cambridge, but I've never been to Cambridge, so I don't know. It's like a university city, although there's a university at Newcastle, but it just doesn't give off them vibes. I think I couldn't tell if Newcastle's my favourite over Durham. I think I've spent more time in Newcastle than Durham, so I'm still finding new bits of Durham. But under here you would never know, like say you're in a city. Lovely. Have a broken tree we're going to crawl under. Or can we get round? Let's have a look. I could probably step over the edge. Ooh, shall we go under, Eric? Been a bad one. The little building there, I need to look up what it is, and if you'll see it through the trees, it's got columns on. I can't remember what the history of it is. But I'll have a look and put it on the screen. I say that, but I always forget when I'm editing and get distracted. Not much in the waterfall because we've not had that much rain. Let's give some tonight again now. I quite like when it's nice in the morning and rains in the evenings, and I just, oh there you can see it better there. Have a cosy night in doing the housework. I did most of it last night though, so just be editing YouTube, and then maybe I'll do some reading at the bus stop and on the bus. A little robin, look. So there's a robin wherever me and Neil go. I met a YouTube viewer yesterday. I was caught off guard because I'm not shy at all. I'm quite an extroverted person. I'll talk to anyone that talks to me, but at the same time I keep myself to myself. Don't really have any friends. I've moved around a lot too, so I just have a few close people, and obviously my family, but they live a little way away. So I nipped to Tesco on my lunch break, and someone was like, "Is it Sarah?" And I was like, I don't know this person. So hello to Kevin and Jules. Thanks for watching. But yeah, it's I suppose it's one of those things when you're putting yourself out online, people actually might recognise you. So my whole like 28 subscribers, I think Neil's easier to spot than me though because he's so tall. Wondering what those walls are. They look old. I have to just Google on my way round, or when I stop for maybe a coffee. I'll have a little look because I can't pass by a cemetery and not look. This path's actually bringing me through the cemetery. I don't know if I've gone the wrong way. We just ended up in a dead centre of Durham. Oh no, there's a road at the end. Go back and then along the river. I think the other bridge I was on about might be down here. That must be to get back across the river. I've just spotted a pretty view. Hey, the cathedral. 11:15. Nice houses around here. I do like Durham. All these old buildings, but half of them are bought just for the students to live in now, unfortunately. Mum, we're going this way. I was going to go on the footbridge down here, but I'm going to carry on to Elvit Bridge and show you this one. So I think this is one of the nicer views of that bridge, but I always seem to just see it while I'm sat in traffic in the car and not actually walk over it, so I'm going to walk over it today for a change. Might get a view of the other bridge that I was going to walk over. I think it's called King's Way or something like that. That's the plan. I don't think it's the police station anymore looking at it, but I do like an old building when they leave little things like that up. Take a picture. I like this time of year when they have the hanging baskets out, but these are looking, maybe that one's not bad, but these are looking a bit sorry for themselves. There's always a half moon in. I used to live near one. Wasn't as nice as this. Like the view of from the road. Ah, isn't it nice? It looks stormy over there, no wonder it's like, it's muggy, sweaty weather again. Going to Spain soon for a cool down. It'll be warmer there, but not muggy like this. Do a river cruise along Durham, along the weir. I quite fancy going the rowing boats. I don't know if I trust myself because I'm quite clumsy. Do we walk across there or go back the scenic way? Come on, we'll go back the scenic way. No, we're going this way. Only you can write the next page. Very true. If you want something, you've got to do it. Nobody can do it for you. Alright, we'll go through the market. Have a little look. Looking very stormy out there. I love these old buildings. I have to have a look if dogs are allowed inside here. I don't know if they are. Old market hall, but I don't know if dogs are allowed in. Eric, hey, you're not allowed in the indoor market, even though you don't smell half as bad as some of the people in there. Oh wait, then we're on the outside market, it's not allowed in. And in the yellow cup, with these stunning pottery. It smells really nice as well. I think I might have to come back without Eric so I can go in more places, because the market hall is really, really nice. Made lots of doggy friends. We've said hello to a cane corset and we've seen 2 basset hounds. I think I put them on the video earlier. I might get Neil a spoon to go with his mug. Got Neil a spoon to go with his cup. And Eric's just decided to take a seat. Do little toast box stopper. Ready for a coffee now. It's getting rather peoply out here and it's not one of my favourite things. On the plus side, there's loads of dogs, so that's good. I do like these streets. Sort them out. Nice old streets. I think this is one of my favourite streets. I'm normally here at like 6 in the morning, so it's a bit of a shock to the system, all the people. Just watch the sunrise down there sometimes. Love these old buildings. There's going to be a lorry in a second, or a truck. Fat Hippo is nice if you like burgers, and they do vegan ones. Some trendy coffee shop, which I will not queue for. This is an impatient little bugger at times. We go down here. Hit my head. Very low. Do you know what I'm at? Off the street away from the people. Oh, I reckon I have to carry you here. There's glass everywhere. Get around it. Come on. Hit my head. Come on, Eric. It's nice to sit by the river. Well, I think I am in need of a coffee, and I had loads of dog-friendly shops written down. I might go and look at one because it sounded right up my street. Although I've just spent enough on a mug and a teaspoon. But I don't mind spending a bit more when it's like handmade. The man on the pottery stall was really interested. Sorry. Nearly crashed into a dog. Yeah, I was talking to him for a while because I did pottery at school, at college, but I wasn't very good at it. Might head back down the river for a bit, because it's getting a bit busy in the centre. So one of the dog-friendly places in the shops I wanted to actually have a look at it's back up here. So we're going back up here now, where all the peoples are. I got distracted by the big queue at the coffee shop next door, but this is the shop that I wanted to go in. And so friendly. I wasn't upstairs in the shop too, but I'm getting a bit hot and bothered. So I think I'm gonna head back towards the train station, so hopefully I get the train back. And head back home. At least I'm in one dog-friendly shop anyway. So that was nice. There's loads of nice little shops. Oh, actually, that was dog-friendly. I'm gonna have a look. No, dog-friendly. Another favourite street. Do you say scones or scones? I say scones because I'm from Derbyshire, but everyone up here says scones. Comment below. Unless you say scones, then you're wrong. One of my favourite views as well. Cobbled the old street with the cathedral peeping out. Have to say I much prefer the place at 6 in the morning. Eric's nearly been stood on, I've been elbowed. Just not meant to be in crowds of people, unless it's a concert. And then anything goes. The cathedral. Dogs aren't allowed in, and apparently they're a bit funny about you taking pictures in there, but I've took loads of pictures in there. I've been up on the top before. I'll try and find my pictures, or Neil's pictures. I think he's been up more recently. Last time I came it was too windy to go up there, and I was like, you've not seen what I've been up hills in. But I suppose it's all for their health and safety. There's Harry Potter scenes in there if you're into Harry Potter. Last time I was here it was January, 6 in the morning. The sky was purple and there was hardly any people here. It was lovely. Me and Eric went and sat in the Cathedral grounds. Castle. Cathedral. And this lovely building here. I'm not sure what it actually is. But anyway, I'm very warm. Eric's getting warm. So I'm gonna check the train times and make sure the trains are running now. I think there was a signalling issue before, so they were cancelled on the way in. And see if I've got time for a coffee on the way. There's lots of coffee shops. Like a dog friendly, but I might be sad and just go to Starbucks because I want a pumpkin spice. I might get a cold brew one though because I'm very warm. Hair's sticking to the back of my neck and everything, it's gross. Loads of buildings with random little sculptures on. There's one on, I'll have to go around Newcastle next time and do a video, but there's one with a vampire rabbit on it, and there's a bar now called the Vampire Rabbit. I just think it's amazing. It is actually an old folklore tale that there was a vampire rabbit. It's mad. I'll have to definitely go to Newcastle next and do a little city walk there. Eric's just having some photos. One of the trains is cancelled, so I'm going to risk getting the next one at 12:05. It's 11:30 now, so I think I'm going to head back there and get a Starbucks on the way to the train station, and then maybe read some more of my book at the train station. Say goodbye from the cathedral for now. We'll probably see it walking back as well. Neil, is that about you? Being tormented while he's asleep at home. Down this little alleyway and then back up the bridge and then to Starbucks and then the station. Hopefully the train isn't cancelled last minute because I have to go back to the bus station and get the bus again. I've had a lovely time. Eric's made loads of dog friends. I've been sociable and spoke to loads of people. Got Neil a few little handmade gifts from Durham. For a nice treat for him to wake up from night shift too. And hopefully I'll get my pumpkin spice and get the train home because the train's 5 minutes. The bus is not, and it's very warm today and the bus was relatively busy. That is the plan. Had some brunch here the other weekend. It's very nice and nice views along the river. Just coming back into the centre, well, the main streets now. And then over the bridge and back home. Thought he was going to play the Jackass theme tune. It's a sight to behold. A Starbucks. Hey, we're not going again. Come on. I always wanted to go down the river again. It's quite busy in here, and I've got got half an hour till the train, but still, I worry. Also, they don't have Durham mugs in here. Got a Newcastle one, they've got a plain old England one. How rubbish. Should have a Durham one. Pumpkin spice isn't out yet. I don't have the app, so I wasn't allowed pumpkin spice, so I've made do with my usual brown sugar oat shaken espresso. Try saying that without your teeth in. I'm off to the train station now. I feel like I should get the bus back just for the experience, but it just takes so long. Just double checked in there. 12:05 train is good to go. So I'm still not buying a ticket till I get there though. So I'm gonna hot foot it up there now. So we've got 15 minutes and it's busy. And Eric's on a go slow now because he knows we're rushing. There's a nice view. Durham. Now we've got to go through a billion steps to get there. Eric's racing off. I would run up them, but I've got a coffee in my hand. That's the way with the gazillion steps. I cheated and went the other way. And that little bit across the way there, there's a lovely view of the cathedral. Peeping out. Eric, guess what? You're too hot. I'm not running up here. Not today. I've got 10 minutes. Usually on platform 2. Just remember to buy my ticket if I get told off. I'm always running around this station. I never have like a relaxed walk to the train. I do have a bit more time today though. I've normally literally got minutes and I'd run all the way along here and under here and up there and jump on the train, but got 5-10 minutes today. Paid a £5 for a glass of ice. It was nice though. 5.50 for one-way ticket, £2.50 on the bus. But then if you get a return it's like £1 more anyway, so it's not cost much more to do both travel. So busy, wanna cry. Just know it's going to be horrific. I have to carry Eric because people just stand on him. They don't want to stand on them. Window seat. Eric nearly got squashed, didn't you? The silly man nearly squashed you. I was stood on his head as well, don't worry. Off the train, thank God. It's too noisy on there for me today. Let's head home now. And relax for a bit. Hop in to see Neil's dad. Get a view off here before the train goes, maybe. I'm gonna say goodbye from here, actually, with some nice artwork in the background. Had a nice little wander around Durham. I hope you enjoyed it. If you know of any spots I didn't see or any hidden gems, give us a comment. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.